Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is Pitfall II, The Lost Caverns. Now, I've already started a game, and I don't seem to be able to lose any lives, which is really weird for a game. However, it seems to have a very harsh respawn system, and awful music. Now, I'm playing this because I picked this up recently with a collection of other Firebird games that were around. I know it's Activision at the bottom there, but I think this is a re-release, or they had the rights to convert it, one of the two. And Andre Russell asked me very kindly if I'd have a look at it. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description below, just in case you want to go along there and have a little look. Anyway, yeah, so Andre asked me how to go. He said it was really good on the Commodore 64. It's not so hot on the Spectrum. This is me, the little red guy at the top. That seems to be my respawn point, which you can pick up for some reason. The keyboard layout is absolutely unbelievable. It's 2 is up, W is down, O and P are left and right, and cap shift. And if you try this on a +2, as I am, it's horrible. And cap shift for jump. Right, so every time you get hit by something, it sends you right back to the last cross. So like a checkpoint. So I've just ran into a bird that I didn't know was in that edge of that screen there and gone so far along. So I've now been sent back to the beginning. So off we go again. And I've got no score now. Absolutely no score at all. Now, I don't know if you die if you've got no score completely, but... Oh, no you don't. You just get sent back to the beginning. And as I say, it's absolute... And the music is so awful. It's just... Right, so... I thought I had to go along the bottom with the bird, but I don't. I can just fall in here. So, and then you can jump up here. I don't know how many caverns we're talking about here, but the rats just scared me off. I'm not allowed to jump the rat. No, I can't jump the rat. He just runs away from it. So I obviously have to go this way. I don't remember Pitfall. I actually never played the first one, and I only played this one because it was sort of a request to actually have a little go at it. I remember it was... the only thing I do know about it was an Atari 2600 game at one point as well. Was it an arcade game too? Probably was, wasn't it? I get the feeling it probably was. So, yeah, we can swim. It took me a while to work that one out. I kept falling and kept on trying to get past the bird, and then not realising I could actually jump past it. You can swim downwards as well, but I'm not going to because of the electric eels down there. There we go, got zapped. Watch what happens now. Watch. And we run through the air, all the way back. It creates a hole in a second through the bottom of the level and lets you leap up. Wait for it. Right past the rat that we couldn't walk past before. Boom, there's a hole in the level now. Bing! There, we're back again. And on we go. I've been playing this now for 15-20 minutes before I decided to put this video on. And you can see why I'm getting frustrated, because the bird there, I can't duck it. I'm going to run into that bird every time when it's there. You need to time this 3 screens in advance to get past that bright pink bird. Because there it is. And there's the other one. There we go. See what I mean? Time it 3 screens in advance. Unbelievable. So we dive in the water. Now, I did find some treasure down below at one point. Oh, let's have a see if I swim down. No, there's nothing else here. But I swam down earlier and found some treasure. And I have to admit, he's quite nicely animated. His swimming's quite nice, and his running's okay. It's... But it's not the best, is it? I don't think I can get back up that way, no. Not unless I crash into something and die in the most horrible way possible. Oh, look, there's some more treasure there. No, I've been zapped, and I'm on my way to go back. There was treasure down there, so it's actually worth diving down. So, the idea, I think, is to make a score of some kind, but there's no time limit. There's no nothing. It doesn't tell you what's going on, really. And this cap shift is such a painful position. Right. Oh, got hit by that bird. Yeah, what? Did anybody play this on the Spectrum? Anybody like this on the Spectrum? I can't say that I'm a fan. It's not been a great deal of fun. I don't mind a tough platformer. But this one's just one of these games where it just doesn't... It's very... I mean, is it very similar to Pitfall 2? Was there a Pitfall 2 arcade game? Was there a Pitfall 2... give me something. If you know something about it, tell me about it. I mean, all I know, as I say, is there was originally there was an arcade game. I think it was as well an arcade game. I know it was on the Atari 2600. That's about all I know. I didn't put a picture of the cover up yet, but I can do that if you like. I'll do that now at the 5-minute mark. I got a lot of Firebird games that time round, so I've got myself some treasure. So you can see I've got score now, and when you get hit and killed by something, you lose your score again. So it's a bit ridiculous, really, this in that sense. So right, so there's another eel swimming around there. I wondered if there was treasure down there. See, we're meant to be collecting all these treasures for our lost gold and all this kind of stuff. What the heck? Right, I have no idea what happened there. But how do you walk along the top part there? Can you see the top part? Now, how the heck would I get past? Jumping past over that was just unbelievable. I'm surprised I haven't made a swear word yet, but I think I've resigned myself to the fact that this is so horrible. So horrible. There we go. Ah, I hit him accidentally. Look at my score shooting down. And we're back to 0 in a second. But why haven't I lost lives? Why am I not dead? Yeah, and yes, I have tried going the other direction. I tried going that way just for fun, look, but you can't. I quit. I want to go home. As I say, why can't you? Why? Why? So many whys to the whole thing. And I wouldn't mind so much, but I can jump across here, but this bird's going to turn around now. And the only option I have is to dive in here. There's no other option upwards. So you have to swim this way. Not that you'd want to go in that room with the scorpion anyway, because the scorpions are absolutely horrendous. And there seems to be endless as well, and I have no objection to games which are endless, but they have to be fun too. I haven't got any further either. And the scorpion kind of sticks to you like glue once it sees you. So when we get in this next room here, I'm going to try and go up, but when you get into this next room here, it just locks onto you, and then you'd have been. I think if you had this as a Spectrum only, you'd have been quite disappointed by it. There, it's got me like glue. Boom, straight on me. Just locked on. No way to jump him. I tried to jump, by the way. I did try. Tried to hit the button, but of course you have to step into the room before you can start doing that whole jump. I'll confirm that in a second by trying to jump onto where that seagull is that's in the next room. So basically we're going to jump into this next room just to prove the point here. Oh, you can jump into the room, but it doesn't make a difference. It still locks on at full tilt. We'll try jumping into the room next time around. Here we go. One more try, and then I'm giving up because I'm not enjoying this much. Gosh, it makes me wonder what the Commodore 64 version was like if the Spectrum version... And this is the beauty of the 80s and games, actually, in the 80s and early 90s, is that you quite often got a completely different version of a game on a different platform. So the Spectrum version was created by a totally different set of developers than created for the Commodore 64 or the BBC or even the Amstrad when they decided not just to port the Spectrum code over, which was a terrible thing to do. Oh, need to jump into this room, right? So, we're jumping. No, just landed right on him. He cuts to you so quickly as well, there's no way to actually avoid him. So, that's the pretty awful Pitfall 2. No options to go down. I did try falling through this magical hole that appears there now, but you can't. And I can't jump downwards through this. So you're kind of stuck. You have to keep going that way. Who play tested this though? You know, can you imagine you playing test it and went, oh yeah, that's absolutely spot on. You can make 5 rooms. 1, 2, maybe 6 rooms. And 6 rooms. Oh, that's it. It's perfect. It's a great game. I mean, if you're the play tester for this, you must be embarrassed, would you not? Or maybe they just did it all with cheat codes in so they could get past. You know, this is where we need a poke, don't you? So that you basically don't die. You're invincible, and you can just fly through all the levels. I bet that's what it is, actually. I bet that's how they did it. They put a code in, a little poke the thing so that they couldn't be damaged or hurt, and that was it. I suspect that's probably the only way you can really play Pitfall 2 on the ZX Spectrum. Try to play it in any normal way, and I'm going to try and jump like crazy here as I go through the door. So I'm going to jump, 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 jump. No, you can't beat him because he's too fast. Just unbelievable. Yeah. Playtesting on Pitfall 2 Lost Caverns was non-existent. It's just terrible, isn't it? What an awful game, unfortunately. And I don't normally say that about things, but does it have any redeeming features? The music's horrible. It repeats over and over again. The level design looks okay, I guess. Graphically, swimming and things like it looks nice. Trying very hard, but I don't think there's anything redeeming about it. I'm sorry, it's such a horrible looking game. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I promise not to play too many horrible games in the future. Anyway, see you soon. Bye bye.